Offense getting set. It's second down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Back to throw. It's Orji. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time. Well, not a single player or fan on either side has forgotten what happened last time they met. The Buckeyes just crushing the Wolverines.
Yeah, it was just one of those days in a rivalry game where everything went the right way for Ohio State, winning their one-on-one matchups, putting up big points on the offensive side, and, of course, the defense shut Michigan down. But it's a new day. Let's see if the Wolverines can try to avenge that loss last time out.
Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Loveland. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the option play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. And we're able to get him down. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
At the 45. Fourth down coming up.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, a reverse. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it for a big gain. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. An important third down attempt for this offense. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Caught in the backfield. It's Morgan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead,
he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
No problem, PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Graham. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Haynes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Smith. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's saying. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Short connection to the tight end here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks right for a quick completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Now, fourth down.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And that's why you don't see field goal attempts that long very often. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it with the draw play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, They better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaking free at the 35. He heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance.
Complete.
Backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Royer. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they go in front here in the second half. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll try the right side on the toss. And they pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He dumps it off to the tight end.
The 1st down pass complete to the tight end. 21 yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there?
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. defense comes back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Good catch just past the 1st down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
To the air, it's Orji. Bringing pressure. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to extend the play. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So another W today as this team continues to...